What are you doing today, Sue? Well, trying to get a little something done. When this was taped to the gas tank, I did a rough measurement on where I'm at. It's about 1.25 inches really, but I'm going to go back and I'm only going to cut it 1 inch. So leave me some play because I don't want to weld this because it's wrong on top. I guess you could. Guess nobody would know, but it ain't right to my eyes to weld right on top. So what I gotta do is figure out, slow but sure, keep cutting so it'll fit level with this, and fit with this contour, so I can just add off. That's the best case scenario. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. So these two pans are not identical, of course, and you could tell the distance from there to there. It gets a little wider. Maybe you can't tell it, but you should. So it goes on an angle on both ones. So in both of them I'm going to cut at this. The panels are roughly the same size, but when I start hacking it away, I won't hack on that line. I'll start already cut here and see how it fits, because when you cut too much, then you got to start adding metal and welding and all this other happy stuff, and I don't want to do the happy stuff. Yeah, here you go. It's pretty much late today and I haven't done jack, and I stopped by and talked to a few people, and that's about it. And I wonder if this bike is ever going to get done, because it don't get done unless I do it, and I haven't been doing much on it. And yeah, get the fork stop right now, or right enough, and yeah, I haven't really got much more to say, so I'm gonna go, don't you know. I try to use a different color pen once in a while because all the black marks get confused. If you don't make a mark like that, which most people know, you'll never know every time you pre-fit it where you're at and what you're doing. It's common sense. I don't mean to go here, but excuse me. Here's a good thing when you make the videos. I usually don't respond to people, especially when it's negative, but we gotta, if you guys get a chance, I was gonna videotape it. A little comment was left in my last video, but I know his name is ASS something God. He said, cobbling the chopper. He just said a lot of nasty things, but you get time to go check it out. Anyway, I blocked him. But anyway, the reason I mention that is because if I'm cobbling this chopper or not, it's mine. Okay? I was just thinking, when you do custom to me, you have custom, or it could turn into cobble real quick. And then in between is collision. Collision for me is not putting parts on. It's Michelangelo and a piece of turd back together. So it's kind of like custom to me. But when you do custom, it's a one-off, whatever. I'm not trying to wave my own flag over here in the corner because I really don't care, because I'm not here to impress anybody. But let's move on. I thought I would address that. Do I know what I'm doing? No, I'll be honest. Never even used Clicos before in my whole life. But I knew that it's getting to a point that, are these perfectly money? No, but I need a foundation where I know I can put the clecos in every time, because when you put, even though you line these lines up and use duct tape, you could tell, like right there, it's hanging over. That one is, this one isn't. So both sides ain't the same, because I cut these the same, cut them back and everything. The point being is, at least the clecos will get me right back to the same spot, so I have a piece of foundation to work right off of. Even though now I notice there's a big gap, but I could push the gap in and made it all fit, but then take it off and duct tape it, but it's never going to go right back to money. Anybody knows this. But anyway, what will I do there? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure about a lot of things on this bike. To tell you the truth, what I'm trying to do is, the worst case scenario is when you look down it doesn't match. Because somebody will have to stand right in this position to see both sides. Now if you look at the right hand side, that's lower. Okay, I have to tweak a little bit, do a little something, piece of something. But you gotta have a starting point. It's easy to draw the stuff on a piece of paper and mock it up and all this, but to get the final cut, you gotta be committed to it. You gotta be married to it. I still got a lot of, the next step is, at my age, you need a lot of light, okay? Because my eyesight ain't that great, but turn some light on for you. There you go. Now my next step is I need to have this in the same spot, and I need to start cutting this back so it's flush. And you can see that line right there where it says no. That is the true line, and this is where I didn't want to cut too far, because if you cut too far, then you gotta, whoa, metal, whoa. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Like I said before in the last video, I would never do a gas tank again. I would have to say no, because it's just way too much work. I don't even think I'd do it for myself. Could be wrong, but not a one-off. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not over here waving my fucking flag, because anybody that even remotely knows me, knows that I'm not over here waving my own flag. You know, you're always gonna have cockbites in the world. You know, it says stupid shit or whatever, but anyway, actually doing videos fucking slow your process down, to tell you the truth. Pretty big gap there. Yeah. sure you guys don't want to watch all this because I don't want to do all this, but I got you. Piece of property. Piece of oneself. Piece on earth. Rest in peace. Bigger piece of pie, piece of action, piece of the puzzle, piece of pussy, piece of rest in peace. Bigger piece of pie, piece of action, piece of the puzzle. And when the big dogs get all done eating, even the puppies like me get a piece of something. Parental guidance, motherfucker. It's been a pretty good day. Been slow. And I didn't realize how long this is going to take, but yeah, I'm thinking, I think a lot of shit to tell you the truth, and you guys might not understand sometimes. Hello. You can call this bonus footage or director's cut. But I was just getting ready to leave and I noticed something. I hate when I notice something that's not good. Okay, if you focus in right there, see how it's curved? It's got an arc to that back point, and you go over here, it's not arced enough. So you can see that curve, and then that's not curved as much. Lovely.